EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Now, there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
He'll buy some time right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Tucker Kraft, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll go to Barkley again. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They go play action with Hurts. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now 3rd down and 7. Play action. Here's Hurts. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Flushed out right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Got a man. It's Brown. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown.
Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick-6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the 1st half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick-6. It's because they're pitching a shutout. And then
so they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They'll run it again with Barkley. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4.
Hurts.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
They'll try and throw for it here. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A big play there for Philly. 43 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A.J. Brown high in the air to bring it in.
And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate.
Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. He has it complete to Christian Watson.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
That is caught.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
To the air again, Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12...
And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Hurts. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley, and they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now Hurts going to move him around.
Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golf.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Quay Walker.
And into the end zone, it's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick-6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. After the pick-6, they go right back to the air. And this one is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. start the game. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And he's got it to about the 40.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman, the ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Love now on second down. Flush to his right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retained possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's
under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. Dobbs goes in motion. Now he's going to get it on the jet sweep.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Romeo Dobbs.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. The tight end in motion right. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
Eric Stokes in on the tackle.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Here's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. On 3rd down, Love escaping the pressure right. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
And they'll send Watson in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. From the 23, here's the 2nd and 9. Love from the gun. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Now they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long. Now Purdy.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
Purdy on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
On 1st down, Purdy.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Open man is Juwan Jennings.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
Connects with Kittle underneath. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle at the play.
Work on 1st and 10.
Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
On 1st down, it's Purdy. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
2nd and 5 from the 8. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down.
Throwing here, Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Purdy will throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. McCaffrey running up the middle. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Purdy with a throw that's caught by Samuel. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Great stop by Devontae Wyatt.
Breaking through the line and stopping it cold. This defense just flat getting after it. He's not giving up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there. Going on second down, it's Purdy. Pass incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion. Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field. Open man, Samuel, complete. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. On fourth down, here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. You always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. Yeah, after that one, here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case. What a completion on a fourth down play. Now give running left, it's McCaffrey. Back-to-back nice games. That one for 14 yards and another first. Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is a little bit tired. And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be blocked out at about the 42. Running with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. But over the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense. Wayward now on 2nd and 9. Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Timing is so important on a route like this, because he's going to line up right and come straight across the field. I think the ball might come out and counter 2-2. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Seems pretty obvious defensively key was stopping the run game. How they done it so successful. To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game. First time they looked his way in this game, he comes through, picking up the first. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. This is McCaffrey on the give. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Second down and 3. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play.
That is intercepted.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
My, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Love looking to throw it.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Here now, 3rd down. Now Love.
And got his man complete.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's 3rd down at 5. Here's Love.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here now is Brandon McManus in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the final minute. The kick by McManus is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Finding Samuel. And that is what they needed. A first down and a big gain all the way to midfield as he's tackled right at the 50-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Purdy to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
So it all comes down to the right foot of Jake Moody.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This from Tom Dempsey range here. And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out.